that's interesting because I've noticed like a weird difference.
Good afternoon, families and guests. In a moment, we will begin our graduation ceremony. Out of respect to our graduates and everyone in attendance, please take this opportunity to silence your cell phones or any other electronic devices that might make sudden sounds. Thank you.
Buenas tardes, familias y invitados. En un momento comenzaremos nuestra ceremonia de graduación. Por respeto a nuestros graduados y a todos los asistentes, aprovecho esta oportunidad para silenciar sus celulares y otros dispositivos electrónicos. Gracias.
Good afternoon. As principal of Kerr Middle School, I offer a warm welcome and thank all of our parents, guests, staff members, distinguished guests, and our board member, newly this year, Ms. Nikki Martinez. Many thanks. Today is an exciting day for students and families alike. We've prepared for it for the past 9 years. However, it is important that we honor each other with appropriate audience etiquette throughout today's ceremony. With that in mind, we ask that everyone remain in their seats for the duration of the ceremony, and please hold all applause or cheers until the end of each speech and our full roll call.
Buenas tardes, como directora de la Escuela Primero me gustaría dar la bienvenida y agradecer a todos nuestros padres, invitados, miembros de personal, administrativos y miembros de la Junta Directiva por asistir a la ceremonia de graduación de hoy. Tenemos varios invitados especiales que se unen a nosotros esta noche. En nombre del Distrito Escolar 130 de Condado de Cook, me complace presentarle al miembro de nuestra Junta de Educación, la señora Nicole Martínez.
At this time, we would like to introduce this year's salutatorian, Alina Camacho, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. If we could have all please stand for our pledge and then remain standing as our excellent band, which includes alumni from our past years, as they play the Star Spangled Banner, so please remain standing for that.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
A big thank you to Mr. O'Brien for bringing the students back to join us the last time for his last year for us. And thank you, Alina. Please be seated. As the principal of Kerr Middle School, it is an honor and a privilege to stand here before you and celebrate the accomplishments of this graduating class for this 2025 school year. On behalf of Kerr, I would like to thank all of our families for your support and the trust that you placed in us these past 3 years, or even if you just came to us in this past year. Dear graduates, as you stand at the door of this new chapter in your lives, I want to congratulate each and every one of you for reaching this milestone. Middle school is a time of growth and transformation, but the day-to-day process is quite often a roller coaster. Most of us have ridden that roller coaster. Most of us in 6th grade, right? Middle school is that way. At Kerr, you have added new friends to those that you've had since grade school, and tried new and challenging skills and activities, and you learn to navigate this fast-changing world that you are a part of. Academically, you've stretched your limits with these new classes, ambitious lessons, and rigorous assessments. Many of you got involved in the extracurriculars that we had this year, including the IESA sports, our Kerr musical, our great band and choir, other Kerr clubs and service organizations, intramurals, that basketball, volleyball, and soccer. Hot ticket. As high school starts your new chapter, remember that this journey ahead may bring its own challenges and triumphs. Embrace each new experience with an open mind and a growth mindset. Whether it's trying out for a sports team, joining a club, or tackling a challenging academic subject, don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and explore your passions, and don't avoid the difficult lessons. You have built your capacity to persist when something is new and it seems difficult. Have faith in yourself. You've done the work. Amidst the excitement of new opportunities, we hope you keep in mind the support network that you have and will continue to build. Care for the friendships that you formed with kindness and respect. Remember supportive relationships you were able to build with teachers at Kerr and staff when you face tough situations or challenges, and find the same support system in high school. Trust in the encouragement of your family and friends, even as you grow more independent. During this next chapter in your book of life, remember that each of you are capable of achieving great things. Believe in yourself, work hard, and never underestimate the power of perseverance. Find your own way to make things better for those around you and those who are coming behind you. Finally, consider this quote from the poet and author Nikki Giovanni, who just passed this past December. Deal with yourself as an individual worthy of respect, and make everyone else deal with you the same way. In other words, respect yourself, mind, body, and soul, and expect others to respect you that way. Your potential is limitless, and we can't wait to see the incredible things you will accomplish in the years to come. Wishing you all the best. Take this step forward and be proud. Congratulations, Cougars class of 2025.
Voy a traducir a la directora. Buenas noches. Como directora de la escuela Kerr, es un honor y un privilegio estar antes de ustedes para celebrar los logros de esta clase de graduados del año escolar 2024-2025. En nombre de la escuela Kerr, quiero agradecer a todas nuestras familias el apoyo brindado y la confianza depositada en nosotros durante estos últimos 3 años. Querido graduado, a comenzar un nuevo capítulo en sus vidas, Quiero felicitarlos a todos por alcanzar esta etapa. Estos últimos años ha sido una época de crecimiento y transformación, pero el proceso diario suele ser complicado. En Kerr han hecho nuevos amigos a los que tienen desde la primaria, han probado nuevas habilidades y actividades desafiantes y han aprendido a envolverse en el mundo en constante cambio de que forman parte. Académicamente han superado sus límites con nuevas clases, lecciones ambiciosas y evaluaciones rigurosas. Muchos de ustedes participaron en actividades extracurriculares, el musical de Kerr, nuestra magnífica banda y coro, los clubes y organizaciones de servicios comunitarios, los deportes intramuros y nuestros deportes de equipo, como baloncesto, voleibol y fútbol. Estas experiencias han despertado su espíritu aventurero y su curiosidad, ayudándolos en su camino a medida de que se convierten en adultos con vidas plenas y significativas. A comenzar tu nueva etapa en la escuela superior, recuerda el camino que te espera puede traer tus propios desafíos y triunfos. Acepta cada nueva experiencia con una mente abierta y una mentalidad de crecimiento. Ya sea una prueba para el equipo deportivo, únete a un club, abordar una materia académica desafiante, no tengas miedo de salir de tu zona de comodidad. Explora tus pasiones y no eludir las lecciones difíciles. Considera tus errores y conflictos como una oportunidad para crecer y para convertirte en una mejor persona. Discúlpate cuando causas daño y acepta las disculpas de buena fe. Has desarrollado tu capacidad de perseverar cuando algo es nuevo o parece demasiado difícil. Ten fe en ti mismo, ya lo has hecho. En medio de la emoción de las nuevas oportunidades, esperamos que tengas presente la red de apoyo que actualmente tienes y que seguirán construyendo. Recuerda las relaciones de apoyo que pudiste construir con los maestros y el personal de Kerr cuando enfrentaste situaciones o desafíos difíciles y encuentra en ese mismo sistema de apoyo en la escuela superior. Confía en el apoyo de tu familia y amigos mientras se vuelve más independiente. En este nuevo capítulo de su vida, recuerda que cada uno de ustedes es capaz de lograr grandes cosas. Confía en sí mismo, trabaje duro y nunca subestime el poder de la perseverancia. Encuentre su propia manera de mejorar las cosas para quienes los rodean y para quienes vienen después. Finalmente, considere esta cita del poeta-autor Nicky Giovanni. Tratas a ti mismo como un individuo digno de respeto y haz que los demás te traten de la misma manera. Tu potencial es ilimitado y estas emociones por ver las increíbles cosas que lograrán en los próximos años. Te deseamos todo lo mejor en este nuevo paso. Felicidades, clase de 2025.
I now invite Ms. Jennifer Clavish, Kerr Middle School, one of Kerr Middle School's BIEA Teachers Union building representatives, to announce this year's recipients of the BIEA Citizenship Award.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I have the honor of recognizing two students who truly exemplify what it means to be a responsible citizen and a dedicated member of Kerr Middle School and our community. These students consistently show kindness, integrity, and a willingness to help others. Whether it's lending a hand to a classmate, volunteering their time, or simply showing respect, they lead by example. Their actions reflect the values that we hope to see in every student. empathy, responsibility, and a strong sense of community. It is with great pride that we present the VIEA Citizenship and Service Award to Montserrat Rume and Mateo Martinez. Congratulations and thank you for making a difference. Please come on.
At this time, please welcome Ms. Melissa Carter, Kerr Middle School's Assistant Principal, as she recognizes our salutatorian and valedictorian.
This year's salutatorian, Anita Camacho, earned straight A's for every class, every quarter of middle school. She has enjoyed playing volleyball during her time at Kerr and has served on our student government as well as a member of the National Junior Honor Society. She will be attending high school next year at St. Lawrence, where she looks forward to joining clubs and new activities, as well as continuing to play volleyball. In the future, Alina would like to work in the medical field. She finds inspiration in her mother, whose hard work and care for others has been a model for her growing up. I also want to introduce Amelia Frasto. She is our 2025 valedictorian for Kerr Middle School. This year, she earned straight A's for every class, every quarter of middle school. She was one of our 2 inaugural members of the Student Advisory Board for Cook County School District 130, which pushed her out of her comfort zone about speaking in public. She also was very involved in volunteer work for Kerr through MJHS, amassing 153 hours of community service in the past 2 years. She has enjoyed participating in student government and volleyball as well. Next year at Eisenhower, Amelia looks forward to joining the Leo Club and possibly the student government there as well. She has found strength and inspiration and support from her parents, as well as her cousin Jacob, also a Kerr native. Amelia is interested in becoming an ultrasound technician as a career after college. Please welcome Amelia Frasto.
Good evening, faculty, staff, families, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. My name is Emilia Frausto, and it is an honor to stand before you today and deliver you this speech, not just as a valedictorian, but as a student in this amazing group. These past 2 years that I have attended Kerr have been the best years with the people I've been surrounded by and the classes I've attended. Though there may have been many ups and downs, whether it have been physical, personal, or educational, we were all able to pull through together. It has shown us how to respect one another and try our hardest. I can't speak for everyone, but I know that I can definitely say during my time in Kerr, I met many great teachers, made so many amazing friends, made unforgettable memories, and learned a lot. Each of us has had our own unique experiences at Kerr, a combination of good times and bad times, and times of joy and laughter. Today marks the end of a chapter, but more importantly, the beginning of something new. Ready to go on, meet new people, and experience new things. This chapter of our lives has grown on us, and although most are not quite ready to let go of, it is a cycle of life and we must let time pass. I will never forget the opportunities I've been given, being able to step out my comfort zone, and the people who know I can pull through it. First, I want to thank the Lord, the main reason why I stand here today. Always helping me to grow, achieve my goals, and always keeping me safe. I would also like to thank Mrs. Paul for always giving me wise words of advice when I needed it the most, and Ms. Contello for always lending me her time and being there for me and my family as a teacher and a friend. I also want to thank Jacob, my best friend and my cousin. He's one of the main reasons why I stand up here today. Jacob has always pushed me to do the best, follow his steps, and become a better person in many ways. One number huge thanks I would like to give is to my mom and my dad. It has never occurred to me that every aspect of my life has come from my parents' ultimate sacrifices. Both of them grew up with hardly anything to support them, never really being able to experience the right childhood because they always took on the major role of taking care of their siblings and their parents. Despite the hardships they went through, my parents have always counted up to the pennies and dimes just to give me and my brother the world. They gave us the childhood they never had, never failed to let me and my brother know how special we are to them and how lucky they are to have us. I will always be grateful for that and to have them here with me. To my fellow graduates, congratulations. You've earned this moment and you deserve to celebrate. Embrace the future with open hearts and minds, ready to make our mark in the world. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of our journey. Your support, guidance, and love have made this all possible. To the class of 2025, may your future be filled with success, joy, and endless possibilities.
I'm glad I heard it before today, because then I would have been crying like a lot of people out there. Thank you. Ms. Carter is going to begin the part that we've all been waiting for. She's going to give you a little directions about our roll call. So if we can all just kind of prepare ourselves mentally for that. Ms. Carter.
I get to lay down the rules. So before we begin roll call of the students, we want to take a moment to remind students and guests to refrain from loud celebrations in the middle of roll call. A silent roll call will ensure that all graduates and their guests have an opportunity to hear their name read aloud. Our goal is to run the roll call as quickly as possible while also allowing every graduate's name to be heard. All right?
Durante nuestro pase de lista, mantenga su celebración respetuosa para que todos los graduados y sus familiares puedan escuchar los nombres de los estudiantes. Zayn Abuleba.
We swear we practiced. 2 days. 2 days of practice. Just not here. Thank you. Zayn Abulela. Alina Yasmin Aguilar Davido. Aaliyah Itzel Aguilar. Aaron Aguilera Mora. Ariana Sofia Alvarez. Genesis Iret Barona Lopez. Jade Jacqueline Barraza Mendez. Julian Bautista. Benjamin Bo Bizarro. Carly Brown. Antonio Angelito Burton. Alina Victoria Camacho. Michaela Marie Campos. Juan Carrillo. Julian Castaneda. Violet Season. Aiden Collins. Allison Covarrubias. Katylan Tristan Lee Davis. Sebastian De Luna. Giovanni Xavier Delgado. Daisy Diaz Valderas. Juvan Lee Dixon. Zara Rose George. Bailey Elston. Ariana Esparza. Irma Elena Escobar. Joseph Ewers. Ruth Flores. Andre Alexis Ferreira Silva. Amelia Browster. Joliet Gallegos. Heaven Ruby Garcia. Pedro Ganaca. Jesus Cruz Gomez. Jose Gabriel Gonzalez. Jonathan Andres Cornizo Quintana. Camila Guillen. Ana Daniela Hernandez Luna. Ishmael Hernandez Sanchez. Natalie Hernandez. Romelo Hernandez. Kevin Emmanuel Ibarra. Juan Jimenez Bracco. Kendall Jones. Craig Larimore Jr. Montserrat Lorombe. Mateo Joshua Leon. Alessia Giselle Leon. Brandon Lopez. Nathan Isaac Mason. Mateo Martinez. Dana Sofia Medina. Alejandro Mercado. Grayson Anthony Menendez. Brian Molina. Diego Molina. Devin Maurice Moore. Emily Morales Martinez. Alasia Harmony Morris. Angelina Murillo. Amelia Noel Nieves. Brian Nieves. Azariah San Nova. Damian Jose Oliva. Camila Ortega. Giancarlos Ortega. Kimberly Giovanna Ortiz. Neger Maria Gomez. Andres Jamil Padilla. Eileen Perez. Caroline Pineda. Jair Ponce Martinez. Aurora Ramirez. Eva Valeria Ramos. Nevea Ayana Rangel. Adamari Rodriguez. Antonio Rodriguez. Sofia Lauren Rodriguez. Stephanie Rodriguez. Joseph Jacob Salcedo. Diego Sanchez. Ezekiel Sandoval Fernandez. Santiago Sandoval. Selena Santos Paseo. Raquel Santos. Sofía Serrato. Ariane Brooklyn Shaw. Joanna Jeanette Soriano. Miranda Soto Hernandez. Sarai Soto. Ariana Danielle. Eileen Tamayo. Karina Yasmin Tinoco. Christian Torres Cruz. Henry Trujillo. Justin Turner. Juan Jose Felipe Garzón. Lily Valdez. Owen Valdez. Carol Mariana Valencia. Ellison Villa. Axel Villanueva. Toby Khalil Walker. Trinity Lamaya White.
You were all getting a little rocky out there. This is a good one. And very special, because of you. By the power given to me as the principal of Kerr Middle School, it is my responsibility to certify that each candidate for graduation has met all of the conditions required for the confirmation of a diploma. Students meet required conditions by passing coursework prescribed by the policies of the Board of Education and statutes of the state of Illinois. Based on the recommendation of our faculty, it is my distinct privilege to attest to the Cook County School Board of Education that the students we honor tonight have earned the right to have diplomas conferred upon them. Board members, I present to you the Everett F. Kerr Middle School Class of 2025. Would the class of 2025 please stand for the turning of the tassel? Don't do that. Stand. Please move your tassel from the right to the left. It's going to look opposite me. Board members, administration, faculty, parents, family members, and guests, I present to you the Everett F. Kerr Middle School Class of 2025. Congratulations to all these awesome graduates. Thank you all for coming this evening. At this time, our graduates are going to return to the cafeteria to gather their belongings. We need all of our guests tonight to just wait for a moment for them all to exit. We have 2 doors that are easier access to get outside, and they'll meet you outside. I think the light will be beautiful. I said this before, pictures and all that good stuff. Please wait until the procession is complete. And then we just ask that you exit through these 2 doors right here. Your graduates will meet you in the parking lot. We hope you have a lovely and safe evening. It has been my joy to serve you all. Have a great night, and congratulations to this class.
Gracias a todos por asistir esta noche. A esta hora nuestros graduados regresarán a la cafetería para recoger sus pertenencias. Espera hasta que se complete la procesión. Luego les pedimos a los invitados que salgan por las puertas del gimnasio a la derecha y a la izquierda. Los graduados te recibirán en el estacionamiento. Que tengas una linda noche y felicidades.